Track 6, Unit 1, Listening 2, Part 1, Multiple Choice. 1. You hear two people talking about a friend of theirs.
How many houses has Mike got now?
4, I think. This one here, the flat in Brighton, the country cottage, and...
And the villa in Spain?
That's right.
Easy for some, isn't it?
I'm not so sure. I get the impression he's a bit fed up with it all. Always moving around. I wouldn't be surprised if he got rid of everything over here and lived in Spain permanently.
Is that what he said he'll do?
Well, you know Mike. It's not like him to talk much about his plans, but he did say he might settle down one day, stay in one place. And you know how much he likes Spain.
Track 7, 2. You overhear a man talking to a friend on his mobile phone.
I'm stressed out, to be honest, what with work and the problems with the house and everything. I need to do something to help me relax. Well, I wanted to do yoga, but the class is on Friday and I play squash then. And then I saw they do Pilates on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which would be ideal for me. Yeah, I know. You did it for a couple of years, didn't you? So, anyway, I was wondering if you could tell me what it was like, what sort of things you did. I had a look on the internet, but it's always better to talk to someone with first-hand experience.
Track 8, 3. You hear a woman talking about her family's financial situation.
We just about get by, but it's always a struggle to get to the end of the month. Frank, my husband, hasn't had a job for over a year, and I've got the 2 children to look after. Frank said he'll look after the kids, and I can go out and look for work. Trouble is, he's useless around the house, and he can't cook to save his life. But there's no alternative, really. Both our mums aren't very well these days, so we can't get either of them to come and help out. And we haven't got any family jewels we can sell. So, this weekend, I'll be teaching Frank to cook and writing a few application letters.
Track 9, 4. You overhear a man and a woman talking about their morning routine.
Don't you just hate it when the alarm goes off in the morning?
I usually wake up before the alarm goes off. I'm an early riser.
That sounds worse. Aren't you tired for the rest of the day?
No, I just don't need to sleep so much. I take the dog out for a walk, talk to him about this and that.
You talk to your dog?
Sure. Much easier than talking to people. He doesn't answer back or ask questions like people do. I find that much harder to cope with first thing in the morning. I'm the same in the car. Most people can't stand the journey to work, but I have a good old chat with myself.
Weird.
Track 10, 5. You hear a woman on the radio talking about her experiences in a foreign country.
On my travels, I've got used to eating all sorts of weird and wonderful things, so I was prepared for things like fried insects and scorpions. I don't particularly like them, but I'll eat them if I have to. And it's very hot and humid there, so I was also ready for the rather slow pace of life and relaxed way they go about doing things, like work, for example. What I wasn't expecting was the way they dress out there. In my experience, it's unusual for people in that part of the world to take so much care over what they wear. Colour, style, fashion, it all mattered to them. I was positively scruffy by comparison.
Track 11, 6. You turn on the radio and hear the following.
The world today is faster and more dynamic than when our great-grandparents were alive, but as a result, life is often more stressful and unhealthy. Self-help books offer people the hope of finding a solution to their problems, improving their health and well-being, and generally making their lives better. The author of Back to Basics says his book will help you achieve all these things in a matter of weeks. He's lying. The only thing it's good for is sending you to sleep, and you'd be wasting your money if you bought it and your time if you read it.
Track 12. 7. You hear two people talking about the village they both live in.
Are you enjoying it here in the village?
Yes, I am. I think I know nearly everyone now. When I came here last year, everyone went out of their way to introduce themselves and make me feel welcome.
Oh, that's good. So you feel comfortable here then?
Yes, I do. And the children have settled in well too. I just get a bit nervous about the traffic sometimes.
What, on the main road?
Yes, and a couple of other spots as well. There are certain places I won't let the children go without me. Some drivers just don't slow down for them.
Track 13. 8. You hear a man talking about his job.
I don't get to wear a uniform, you know, with a cap and all, like they do at some of the other hotels, but I do wear a suit. A decent one, tailor-made, not just any old suit. Inside at the front desk, in reception, they reckon I look smarter than the boss. I'm not so sure about that, but I do like to look good for the guests. I'm the first person they see before they go into the hotel. And I got this long black overcoat as well. It can get pretty cold standing outside on the steps in winter, I can tell you.